The following is for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors. We are not responsible for any losses, only the profits.
Well, it's happened again. I found another way to multiply money. I don't invest in anything unless we've got, I'd say, about 85% chance, conviction that I think that this thing is going to multiply. If I see that, I'm pouncing. I saw that, I'm pouncing. I'm sharing it with the rest of the world here. What are we talking about? VeVe. It might not be what you're thinking about, though. It's not directly Batman's, but it is. We'll get into it in here in a second. Basically, you can buy these NFTs, which are digital footprints basically of figures, all right? And you can get Batmans. We got Star Trek coming. We got all the other DC characters, Adventure Time, Powerpuff Girls, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, Superman, Jurassic Park, Harley Quinn. Just keeps going and going on. Tons and tons of brands. The NFL, they landed the NFL is coming. That's going to be absolutely huge, don't you think? The NFL, I do. Fast and Furious. Y'all heard of Fast and Furious? I think that's going to be very, very interesting. Tons of other brands. I don't really want to get into it too much on this platform itself. What I want to focus on is how we're going to make money. Before I do that, one thing other that is not launched yet but is drivable cars. So what is this? It's an app on your phone. You can take your Batman and place it in a selfie so you can take a picture. So you can take the Batman and make him small, make him big, and put him next to your friend, and then take a picture and then put it on social media, and you're really cool. You also own the NFT Batman statue. They're numbered, so people want the numbers, so it's collector value, all that. But they're also getting these cars. What you're seeing here is the DeLorean from the Back to the Future. This thing is pretty sweet. So you're buying the NFT through the app, the VeVe app. And then you can see there's controls, there's joysticks on your phone. So then in augmented reality, you can hold your phone up and record and drive this thing around like it's doing there. They're even as cool as like you can then just like stop and walk up to the car and open the door of the car. You can go inside the cab and like look, and everything is super detailed just like it was back in the movie. It's pretty cool. Now, you might not be interested in that, but why we're here is to multiply. Take a look at this. So there is a coin, let's call it, a crypto coin that is the middleman for this. Every transaction, anything that happens through this is using this coin. So they have their own crypto coin called OMI. You want to be an OMI homie? You want to be an OMI homie with us? We got some near-term catalysts that are coming with this crypto. Number one, it's not that cool yet at all. There's only roughly 32,000 people that have downloaded that app before. It is already ranked number 4 for most amount of money spent on entertainment in all the app stores worldwide. And there's only 32,000 people that have downloaded it. What's right on top of it? Big stuff, I think Twitch, Disney, right? We're talking tier 1 for sure atmosphere of money spent. When there's that amount of money spent, you can see other money's trying to come in. We're going to have other brands, other cool things happening with this. This is going to get crazy big. NFL hasn't even dropped. The only thing on there right now is like Adventure Time, Powerpuff Girls, and Batman. I think I might be missing one, but Batman's the only like real big one on there. NFL hasn't even hit. Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, Superman, they haven't even hit yet. So this is now starting to branch onto bigger places to buy it, because when any of these cryptos start, they're going to start on these weird, hard to get exchanges. Right now, for people in the United States, the only place you can get it is bit4x.com, bit4x.com. It's kind of a pain in the butt to buy there. It's not Voyager, it's not Kraken, it's not Coinbase, it's not Cash App, none of those. So it's kind of hard to buy it. So it might be a little bit of a pain, but if you get in when it's a little bit of a pain and not as easy as buying on something like Uniswap, you can usually get it a little bit cheaper. Sometimes when these cryptos hit Uniswap, which is a very big place to buy crypto, right? A lot of times stuff just 2x's, like bam, right up just from getting on Uniswap, because it's easier for people to buy. There's also lots of crypto heads that refuse to buy on exchanges like Bit4x. So they'll just sit back and be like, I will pay 5x just so I can buy on Uniswap. good for you. We're buying it before that. At least I am. All right, I'll let them multiply it even more for me. So that is a near-term catalyst coming out on March 24th. So I'm giving you guys basically a week to get into this before it even hits Uniswap. You might not even know what Uniswap is. Most people don't. That's even before it's getting onto Coinbase, Voyager, all the other ones we're talking about. It's not even on any of those yet. What do you think is going to happen when it hits Coinbase and all the other ones? Multiply? That's what I think. We had another catalyst today. VeVe, which is the brand where you're buying the Batmans and stuff, launching carbon neutral NFTs, announces $7 million USD in grants to environmental nonprofits. So they're taking some of that monster cash they're making and sending it back to be carbon neutral. It's pretty neat. It already operates using the blockchain technology that is 99% more efficient than Ethereum. It's something called GoChain. So they're not running on Ethereum, they're running on something that's 99% more efficient as far as wasting carbon, right? But regardless, they're still giving back $7 million cash, which is huge. They're saying they will purchase carbon credits to offset the carbon footprint caused by minting NFTs, as well as a $1 billion grant on me to offset the cost of designing and producing NFTs for fundraising efforts by environmental nonprofits. So we're also getting that side of it. With this type of thing, the cool thing about crypto and this is that unlike fiat currencies, such as let's use the United States, the USD, when they print money to give to people, right? Or we're gonna print $1 trillion and then give people 700 or 600 or 1,000, whatever you guys are getting, right? What happens? It dilutes the value of that dollar, okay? With this crypto, it's the opposite. So they're starting out with a big supply, a full bag of popcorn, and every time people buy, that bag of popcorn gets smaller. So the supply gets smaller, which means the OMI, the crypto token in this, becomes more valuable the more it's exchanged. All right, so they're starting out with, let's say, I don't even remember, it's like 10 billion supply of OMI out there floating around the world. They just cut out 1 billion also. So like, you know what, we're at 10 billion supply OMI, we're cutting that down to 9 billion. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. But again, remember, as time progresses, every time someone is buying this thing, a percentage of that OMI disappears. It's burned is what it's called. So even that alone makes it an appreciative asset. Unlike fiat currency, which is a depreciative asset. No matter what, as long as the government is still printing money, the cash, and this is worldwide, it's not just the United States, the value of your dollar is going down. Your dollar isn't a dollar. Every time they print $1 trillion, your dollar goes down to like 95 cents. And then 5 cents below that, 5 cents below that. So they'll tell you giving you 1,000, they're actually only giving you 900. You see what I'm getting at? So you have that as a huge catalyst. You ready for this? Where's this sitting? Well, today with that press release, we got a pop. We got a 30% pop just today alone, which is awesome, which is great if you're already in it. But let's zoom out. This is still, like I said, a new project. This thing launched a month and a half ago. We're still early stage here. It's stair-stepping up like it should. But right now, we're still sitting at 0.0093 cents per share or per crypto coin of OMI to United States dollar. Yes, not even 1 cent. Okay? We're getting in early, folks. If Dogecoin can go to wherever that went with this market cap and wherever dollar price that went, and it doesn't do anything but just burns electricity. It's the opposite of being green, right? I don't think Musk has thought of that. Maybe when he thinks of this thing, because he's been talking about NFTs, but maybe when he finds out about this, because either him or his kids, well, I guess he probably is the kid of the family, he'll probably figure it out first. He'll realize how huge this is. If he pumps this thing, and we're only at not even a penny yet, What if this thing gets to 10 cents? If it gets to 10 cents, that's over 10x. So if you put in $100 and you 10x that, you're at 1,000. If you put in 1,000, that's 10,000. Plus, plus, plus. What do you guys think? I don't see how this is not going to do well. I don't see how this is not going to multiply. Am I 85% convinced this is going to multiply? Probably more. I'm like 98% convinced this is still going to multiply, for sure. Unless something catastrophic happens, but I think they solved a lot of that problem. We've already proven it on the App Stores, ranked number 4 in revenue with only 32,000 downloads. Worldwide. Do you realize how tiny that is? All those other apps it's competing with have millions of downloads. Imagine when we get to even 500,000 downloads and it's...
Did you know that we give away free silver? Simply leave a comment on the video, and as long as you're in the continental United States, you can be automatically entered to win. Please friend us on Twitter and StockTwits.